if you could give 3 pieces of advice to somebody who's perhaps thinking on today's call, I really do think I've got, the potential to be a senior leader, whether it's a sales director or any other leader in an organization. What 3 pieces of advice would you give them?
Yeah, okay. Hard to keep it just to 3, but I will. I think the first one is really be open to sideways moves. Don't always be looking for the next step up immediately, and cross-functional projects, etc., that we've talked about are really important. I think Chris Bergen, who is going to do one of the sessions
yes, he is,
with you, so I'll credit Chris. He said to me once, your career is more of a jigsaw, isn't it, than a ladder? And I'm like, absolutely. And the more you view it that way, I think the better it will be for the longer term. The second thing is just keep learning. So invest time and energy in your own development. We often overlook that, get head down, bum up, and just do the job, but keep asking for feedback, keep going and taking learning opportunities, and also look for a coach or a mentor. They can be really informal, somebody within your organization that will really help give you perspective and unlock. And then the third thing for me is just believe in yourself and ask for that opportunity. So make sure you have had a career conversation with your manager and you are clear on what your goal is and how you might get there, so that you're on the radar for the things that are going to be important to you. And even if you're not sure that you're ready for a role, go and have a crack, because the best way to get on a radar, even if your sales director or your national business manager or whoever it is your manager is saying to you, you're not ready yet, they at least know that you're hungry for it, and then they will want to invest more time in you, getting you ready as soon as you can be.
Yeah, great. It's not just going to happen to you. Sometimes it does.
Yeah, it can do. It can be luck.
But those who try and make it happen,
yeah,
have got more chance of getting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, be patient and be open to broader things.
Absolutely. And I was speaking to a sales director the other day whose frustration was, and we'll probably come to that when I do his interview, with career conversations, was all about promotion, just the next role and what salary I'm going to earn. And that's important.
Yes.
But often the next role might not be that obvious. It could be it may be a role that way before you go that way.
Absolutely. And to just building on that point as well, when you're more junior in your career, it's much easier to do those broadening assignments. If I was to go back now and say, hey, I'd love to be a marketing director for a bit, that's a much bigger ask of an organization. It can happen, but it's a bigger ask than me saying 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I'd like to have a stint in marketing, when it was much easier to enable that. So do look for those broad options whilst you've still got a lot of your career ahead of you.
Great.